Have you ever stopped to consider the true cost of owning a flagship smartphone? Sure, the initial price tag is often steep, but it's just the tip of the iceberg. There's a side of the coin that often goes unnoticed, hidden beneath the dazzling screens and sleek designs. It's the cost of repairs and replacement parts, and it can make owning such a device considerably more expensive. Take the Xiaomi 14 Ultra Titanium Edition for example. It's the first flagship smartphone from Xiaomi to come with a titanium edition, and it's a step up in more ways than one. Aside from its impressive features and stunning aesthetics, there's a price to pay for owning this technological masterpiece. The costs associated with out-of-warranty repairs have been hiked to unprecedented levels, even for its latest Leica camera flagship. A rear panel replacement, for instance, has increased by over 60%. The motherboard for the top-end version of the 14 Ultra, featuring 16 GB of RAM and 1 TB of internal storage, is valued at around $420. But it doesn't stop there. The cost to fix the rear camera array, with its premium 1-inch main sensor, is not to be overlooked. For the 14 Ultra, the combined cost of replacement rear cameras is approximately $231. And let's not forget about the first-gen Titanium Edition. Its repair costs are identical except for the display, which is around $47 more than that of a standard unit. That's nearly the same as the cost of a 13 Ultra. Now you might be wondering about the mid-frame, where the titanium is found in the case of the special edition. Well, none of these charges pertain to it specifically, raising questions about whether it's irreplaceable in the event of scratches or damage, or if that cost is spread around to all the other inflated expenses of a repair Xiaomi deems not covered by its warranty in China. As we delve deeper into this topic, you'll understand why owning a flagship smartphone like the Xiaomi 14 Ultra Titanium Edition can be a costly affair. How does the cost of replacement parts for the Xiaomi 14 Ultra Titanium Edition compare with its predecessor and other flagship smartphones? Let's dive into the numbers and see what we find. Xiaomi's 14 Ultra Titanium Edition has outdone its predecessor in several ways, one of which is the potential cost of an in-house out-of-warranty repair. Xiaomi has once again raised these charges to unprecedented levels for its latest Leica camera flagship. For instance, consider the cost of a rear panel replacement. This has increased by just over 60%, from around $25 for the 13 Ultra to about $40 for its successor. The top-end version of the newer device, with 16 GB of RAM and 1 TB of internal storage, has a motherboard valued at a hefty $420 compared to $355 for its predecessor. Then there's the rear camera array. The 13 Ultra's premium 1-inch main sensor could cost up to $201 to fix. That almost seems reasonable compared to the combined cost of $231 for replacement 14 Ultra rear cameras. The first-gen Titanium Edition has identical repair costs except for the display. Its replacement cost is $47 more than a standard unit, nearly matching that of a 13 Ultra. Interestingly, none of these charges pertain to the 14 Ultra's mid-frame specifically, which is where the titanium is found in the case of its special edition. This leaves us wondering if it's irreplaceable in the event of scratches or damage, or if that cost is spread around to all the other inflated expenses of a repair Xiaomi deems not covered by its warranty in China. Let's take a quick look at another flagship smartphone, the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra. It comes with titanium by default, yet still costs at least $1,149.99 on Amazon right now. As you can see, the cost of replacement parts for the Xiaomi 14 Ultra Titanium Edition is considerably higher than its predecessor and other flagship smartphones. Let's delve into the specifics of the high cost of replacement parts for the Xiaomi 14 Ultra Titanium Edition. Now, owning a flagship smartphone has always been a costly endeavor, but the 14 Ultra Titanium Edition takes it to a whole new level. Let's start with the rear panel. If you need to replace it out of warranty, you're looking at a 60% increase from its predecessor, the 13 Ultra. That's about a $40 expense compared to the previous $25. And then there's the motherboard. For the top-end model with 16 GB of RAM and 1 TB of internal storage, you're looking at a whopping $420. Compare that to the $355 for its predecessor, and you'll see a significant hike in cost. Now let's talk about the camera. The 14 Ultra's rear camera array, with its premium Leica branding, could set you back $231 to fix. And that's compared to the already steep $201 for the 13 Ultra's rear camera array. Even the display doesn't escape the price hike. The first-gen titanium edition, for example, comes with a display that is $47 more expensive than the standard model. That's $187 for a replacement display, nearly the same as that of the 13 Ultra. But the real kicker? The titanium mid-frame. This is where the titanium is found in the special edition, and the costs associated with its replacement remain a mystery. Is it irreplaceable in the event of scratches or damage? Or are the costs spread around to all the other inflated expenses of a repair deemed not covered by Xiaomi's warranty in China? Clearly, the cost of replacement parts for the Xiaomi 14 Ultra Titanium Edition can significantly add to the overall cost of owning this flagship smartphone. It's a stark reminder that the initial price tag is just the beginning when it comes to the real cost of owning a high-end smartphone. So, what does all this mean for you, the consumer? Well, let's break it down. The Xiaomi 14 Ultra Titanium Edition, while a stellar device in its own right, comes with a hefty price tag, especially when it comes to replacing parts outside of warranty. The cost of replacing the Leica-branded rear cameras, for instance, has seen a significant increase from its predecessor. The same goes for the rear panel, which has seen an over 60% increase in replacement costs. Even the motherboard, in the top-end model with 16 GB of RAM and 1 TB of internal storage, is valued at an astonishing $420. That's $65 more than its predecessor, which maxed out at 512 GB of storage. And let's not forget about the display. The first-gen Titanium Edition's display replacement cost is $47 more than that of a standard unit. That's nearly the same cost as that of the 13 Ultra. So what are the implications of these high costs? Well, owning a flagship smartphone like the Xiaomi 14 Ultra Titanium Edition is not just about the initial purchase. It's also about the potential costs you may incur down the line, especially if you're prone to accidents, or if your device suffers from unexpected issues. How can you manage these costs? First, consider investing in a good quality protective case and screen protector to minimize the risk of damage. Secondly, it might be worthwhile to consider an extended warranty or insurance plan that covers accidental damage. Lastly, always remember to handle your device with care. After all, prevention is better than cure, and in this case, it's also much cheaper. Remember, the cost of owning a flagship smartphone extends beyond the initial purchase price. As always, we appreciate your support. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more insights. Thanks for watching.